Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, we normally do some Roblox Doors content, but I'm getting a little bit bored of that. So, I wanted to try something new. And no, it's not another Doors theory because, well, that didn't work out too well. Listen, if I knew that video would have gotten more than 1,000 views, I would have planned it out better, okay? Anyway, we're gonna do something spectacular, incredible, impeccable even. I am starting a devlog series.
I'm also going to be making this game, but to be honest, I don't have really any experience.
Now, if you don't know what that it means, it is a series where you follow along my journey on making a game. But the thing is, I don't know how. I couldn't script, I couldn't build, but the one thing I did have was the idea. And that's when I was like, hey, why don't I make that on Roblox? So, that's what I'm going to be trying to create in this series. Let's get right into it. So this is what I've made so far. You can see the map that I made, custom walls, starter island, and this little base. So the vision that I had for the game is you would spawn in the lobby, get teleported to the map, and then there would be like 4 teams. Each team would have like 4 or 3 people on them, and then whatever team is left, or whatever team has the people last, they win the game. Now, that's not everything, but that's pretty much the simple explanation of the game. They're going to be battling with different weapons and surviving against lava monsters and certain things while the lava rises and the arena changes. So, yeah, this is pretty much just all that I have made so far. Nothing really works yet. It was kind of just an idea. So, let's go ahead and open the task book and see what we have planned for today's episode. So first things first is to make the lava rise, which is very important because it's pretty much the main mechanic of the game. But there's just one little problem. I can't script, which means it's time to spend the rest of my life watching YouTube tutorials.
2,000 years later.
So I started trying to write this script. Now it is very sped up because I couldn't do it this fast, but I then tried to test it, and unsurprisingly, it did not work. So I definitely didn't just end up going to a YouTube tutorial and copying the exact script that they had in the comments. Alright, come on, that's what it was meant for, right? Anyway, I did some changes to the script just to make it a little bit more how I wanted. Then I went and tested the game, and finally it worked. Let's go.
And then I changed the lava rise speed so it wasn't too fast or wasn't too slow. And the rounds don't last long.
Dude, alright, I went actually way too long without having the simple thing in the game. But now the main mechanic, the lava rising, it is now done. And that means the first thing on the list is checked off. Let's go. Time to move on to the second task, which is to finish the base. Now, like I said, there will be 4 bases in the game, and this is only one of them. So let's get working on it. Time for a time lapse. What I came up with. So I got, I think it's pretty cool. We got the little floating platform for you to climb, the parkour underneath the second level, the little planks to get to the rocks and the walls on the side to get to other bases, the floating parkour, the roof that you can get up to onto the top, and I do have a few more custom models for me to make in the next episode when I learn Blender, but I think it's pretty cool. And also, I'm going to make a healer block right here.
Then I also made the parkour that goes to the second base across the borders so that we can get to the other bases once those are finished.
It also feels pretty nice to play on mobile and PC and everything. All the jumps are at the perfect distance so that you make it with a good amount of space and everything, and it's pretty satisfying to make the jumps. And I'm overall just happy on how it turned out with one of my first big builds. And now it is time for the final task, which is to just redo the lobby. Because right now, it's pretty much just a floating donut. Like, look, this is what we have now, right? We can do so much better. It's just a floating donut with a radio that you drop down into the map, but we can do so much better. So let's get right into that. First, let's get rid of the old one. Oh, wait, what's you? Oh, thank you, Roblox me. So I started by just placing down some lava and a circular platform so that everything could go on.
Then I made a radio model for the music to play through and the leaderboard model. Speaking of leaderboards, I scripted a death counter leader stat.
And I placed down some leaderboards. I made them all different colors and stuff so that they could be different from each other and everything. You know, gold would be the most important one, blue would be second, and then gray would be last, right? Then over here I made a little table model so that I could put the radio on, because before it was just sitting on the ground. I really like how I made this because it's kind of, like, it was randomly thrown together by someone who can't afford a table, right? And then I put the radio on, and yeah. I tried to make a portal, but it didn't work. Like, why? Why is the entire island spinning, right? Why can't scripting just go smoothly, all right? I've not been able to script something without a problem, but I got it working so that it spins around, and I got a cool little decal on it. I permanently borrowed another script, and I made it so that... My alarm just went off. I made it so the portal actually teleports you to the map. Also, I made 2 extra little portals for future maps. Not that they're going to be done anytime soon, but yes, I did put a coming soon sign on them, even though soon would be really far away.
And then after days of begging Jack Nealon to add my avatar to the game, he finally did it. Now I'll be here forever in the lobby.
Thunder also wanted our avatars in the game, so I wanted to put him into the lobby, pointing out a sign saying thank you for playing the game, just to express how thankful I am for everyone who actually ends up playing this game. It did take a long time for me to figure out how to do the rig models and stuff, but it ended up working out pretty well. And then since the lobby was looking a little bit empty, I wanted to put something in the middle, and at first I thought a fountain, but then I realized that doesn't really fit super well with the theme of the game, so I ended up making it a lava fountain, which is pretty much the same thing except with lava. It took me a very long time to learn how to do this, but what I did was I used like the negate tool and like union or whatever to make it so that I could make holes in the block. Oh, okay, I just ruined the entire lobby. Okay, whatever. I just need to lock it, okay? That's all I need to do. And then I added sort of the lava flowing out of the top level to the second level, and then, yeah.
I don't think there's any footage of it, but I also added the little podiums to the lobby. And all I can do is hope that somebody scripts it.
And yeah, other than the podiums that we added later, this is pretty much what the lobby looks like. I hope you guys like it a lot. I spent a lot of time working on it, with little scripts and everything, leaderboards. Another one of my first big builds, and I really, really like how everything is with our avatars and everything in the lobby, so I ended up being really, really happy with it. And this is how everything looked at the end of the episode. I sure do wish someone knew how to use Blender so I can make custom models. Oh wait. Ooh!
Make sure to check out my channel, Thunder and Lightning 8, and thanks for watching.